bring it in by 1 and allow me to be able to climb up the inside of the wall a little bit better. I don't think I'll have enough for this. What's it? Love not finishing your sentence. Yeah, Grim does that all the time. Grim, I just don't, I didn't expect a full sentence. I'm guessing your internet, well, you've still got internet, so unless you're on your phone, you might have got kicked out. Because it is midnight now. Some providers are like really antsy about it. They'll kick you out like 5 minutes in advance and then be like, too bad. You get like a whole extra few minutes to fuck off. You did leave. Yeah, no, it's going to be Blood Moon tomorrow. So, that's all the cobblestone blocks I've got. I'll make some more. Because I've got heaps of stuff. It's so fucking barren without my trees, honestly. And I am also... Let me get all this. Let me get some more wood out of here. So I should be able to make cobblestone blocks, right? 140 is going to be too much. Kind of honestly, just not even 100 realistically, but I'll make 100. Let's craft that. I don't really need it, but I'll craft it. As for wooden blocks, sure. Let's do that. Okay. That was not what I needed, but sure, let's definitely go for it. What is it? Lurking until disconnected? Yeah, no, all good, Graham. That marshmallow war of thunder is a campfire, and because they're roasted through bullshit pain. Oh, man. I just like seeing what other people play. Because, like, I'm very set in what I do and don't like to play. I should have been scrapping stuff in here. Hold on. I'm very particular. Like, I don't play a lot of games. Maybe smelt some stone in. I don't know what it makes. I think it makes cement. Cement?
Oh, shit.
Probably.
Here we go again.
Oh, ads. Well, yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this makes cement. Yes. Okay, that's worth my time to scrap it into there. There we go. I'll make them about even. That way they kind of like keep going together. Now, they'll keep making that. Take this. I've got so many farm plots being made. Alright. And I'm going to have plenty of this as well. You know, the only problem with the ads, though, is not everybody gets an ad at the same time. So, while it seems sensible for me to, like, stop talking for a couple of minutes and, like, let people actually, like, catch what I'm saying all the time or whatever, it's kind of unpurposeful because everybody gets an ad at a different time. So if I stop talking now and one person's on an ad and then I start talking and the next person gets an ad, like I can't do that for everybody. I don't know why that's got a problem there. I reckon this has a fucking dig quest here. Because as far as I'm concerned, I couldn't put a tree there and now I can't put a block. And that is a weak point in my wall if I can't put something there. I also looked at the fact that later on I was going to put a garage door that was going to be a 5 square. So I think it was going to be like 2 and then over a couple or something like that, or 3 and then up. But this will do. You've returned with malicious intent. Yeah, so unfortunately I can't do anything when ads go because everybody gets them at different times. I definitely can't put something there. I reckon it's a dig quest. I reckon there's something under there. I'll only find it eventually. Like, it doesn't matter too much. If that's the only spot, that's kind of annoying. But whatever, I'll put like a staircase or something there that goes up, whatever. He'll be fine. Okay, let's see. What else have I got? I don't need to make more of that. I wasn't really saying anything specific. I was mostly just talking about the ads themselves. Give me a sec. Let me get some water. Yeah, so everybody gets ads at different time. So even if I stop talking for one person getting ads, literally another person could roll into ads as soon as I actually finish it. So yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. The ads mostly just help give me like a small amount of revenue. It's not much, but considering this is my job, any amount is basically working towards keeping me doing this. So yeah, I kind of need to keep it on, unfortunately. I'm actually one of those people that I do not like ads. I'm not really one that loves, like, so, like, I hate fucking putting, like, I was never going to put ads on, and then, like, I know that part of it is, like, it's supposed to allegedly make people want to subscribe, but then they brought out Twitch Turbo, so I'm like, how is that supposed to make people want to subscribe? And then, yeah, it just turns out that when I'm offline and somebody watches my VODs, that's when I get, like, a little small amount. That's when it sort of helps me a little bit. I kind of want to put this along that wall as well. Maybe? I sort of want to just, like, have this as a straight run around the whole place. Because I'm not really, like, doing anything special with this. I was taking it up to the wall, though. Let's get that. I love pissing off Twitch. How so? I'm going to have to... These aren't all the way up against the wall. So I did take the first set up to the wall. And then this is indented by 1. I could take them back to the edge of this. It wouldn't really matter. I mean, getting rid of that bit and getting this all back. But that's fine. I could do that. I could probably do that. I could also probably just make it too deep. And that would be fine as well. I never have any issues with, like, putting these up against walls and stuff like that because I can just walk along this thing. And when I end up making this too high, so it's like this, I can step on the farm plot onto that and then kind of get up there. That'll help. All right. That bugs me that that's off by 1. Even though I'll end up putting another one down here eventually, it pisses me off right now. All right, so let's go and I guess pick these up and move them back. I'll probably need, like, an extra box each, honestly, because I have to move it back by 1. Name used to be Sniper Air YouTube. Then it got, what's it? You got an email from them saying, please change your name. It does not please the algorithm. So I said, sure. Now here we are. Oh my god. I thought your name had fucking changed as well. I'm like, because I always read YT straight up as YouTube, right? Always. Like, same with when people got, like, TTV or whatever. Like, I always read that as just Twitch TV or whatever, right? So, like, it doesn't register as anything different in my brain if I see it, like, not hyphenated, but, you know, like, shortened versus, like, the full actual word. But, yeah, I find that funny. Like, I'd like to be able to get rid of the underscore at the end of my name, but somebody out there in the world has the full acrylic and has had it since, like, 2015 or whatever. I found their account. But it's fully inactive and it has been inactive since it was first made. I'm like, you arsehole. Just delete your account already so I can take the name. Like, that's all I'm asking for. The funny thing is, like, you can't go backwards either with names. So, like, I had a previous one and stuff, but I tossed up what I was going to change to this. And I ended up going straight to acrylic, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, like, change it with the idea to change back, because nobody fucking tells you can't change back until you've done it yourself. Yeah, and Gen Z shortened terms now show their effects. I don't know. I don't even fucking know which generation I'm supposed to be from. I think I'm supposed to be from Gen Y or something. I think. I'm not sure. I kind of, like, I sort of remember, like, certain groups and stuff like that, what they're supposed to be in. Like, some of them are easier, like millennials and stuff like that. But, like, I just don't remember what I'm supposed to be. There we go. Good. I do need one more, but I am making more, so that's fine. Let's get rid of you. And I'll come back down with some seeds in a minute. I just want to not have my axe because it kind of, like, ultra destroys everything on the first go. So I'm making heaps of farm plots. So I'm going to end up, like, fully filling up all around this area. I also want to use my cobblestone to upgrade all the walls and... The fuck? The hell was that? I heard something. Hold on. Let me put this back down here. There you are. I thought I heard something. Don't you fucking attack my walls, dire wolf. Well, I guess we finally got some fucking meat out here. It's been a while. Where's my harvesting thing? I should see if I can make a better bone knife by now. I should be able to. Well, sometimes I hear stuff, right? And I can't see it, especially if it's really, really dark and it's facing away from you. These things are easy to see when you can see their eyes. But when they're facing away from you and they're in the darkness, it's very hard. Oh, man. You didn't see earlier. So when I went through the desert, definitely, if you get a moment later, just have a look through my VOD for about, I would say maybe half an hour ago. Probably about half an hour ago. And I went through the desert with Grim and I sledgehammered a couple of fucking, coyotes, and they went flying. Oh, for fuck's sake, why a dog? You know what? Okay, so dog and wolf. Alright. This is different. I thought I was getting detected when I was walking around. But yeah, apparently when I hit them with a sledgehammer, I golfed them like across the fucking highway and stuff. It was kind of funny, honestly. That one, yeah, that one's a non-solid block. I can put that down to get back up. Give me this. There we go. Yeah, so I am kind of doing something similar to what I had in my last place with these. Which reminds me, I need to put one down here before I forget. Yeah, I sent the fucking coyote thing flying, like, really, really far. Grim was watching it, and we couldn't help but fucking laugh. So I tested it again as soon as I could get a chance to. And yeah, apparently it's really just like the dogs that go flying. Like chickens and rabbits, they squish. Zombies sort of do, but they kind of like have their own body weight countering against it. So it doesn't work quite properly. Yeah, alright. So I reckon I'm making a shit ton of these blocks, and it will be second level. So let's just say I could just make these cobblestone like straight up, but I'm just not interested because I'll do fuck ups like that. It doesn't really matter if I put one above itself. It matters if I put it in like the wrong spot. Being that this is only a 2 thick wall, which is probably all I'll keep it to, quite honestly. Now, can I put one above? I can't. So it's like there's an imaginary tree here, kind of thing, because it's just not going to do it. Like, I do wonder if I can put a door there, because if I can put a door in that spot, like, it'll make sense. It makes sense why there is a gap there. And if this is going to eventually be, fuck off thing. If this is eventually going to be the garage entrance, like, I don't really care if I have a secondary door over there. It's just something else that I have to fortify and defend every so often. But yeah, at the moment, I should be able to now climb up my walls without having to go all the way around by going up this and then this and up onto top. You place 30 block brick wall. So you can upgrade to steel. Steel's where you kind of want to be. Like the thinner your wall is, like here you can have like a 1 brick wall that's fully steel. But all you want to know is you want to take this up to being about 5 high so that the leapers can't jump through, or the spiders, whatever the fuck they're called, right? So there's some zombies that can like launch themselves. If they land right, they can just like get into your base. What the fuck? Why? No, seriously. What was that over there? That's an animal? What is that? Is that a bunny or is that a dog? That is another dog. Okay, we got dog day. Boop. That is a second dog. Come here, mate. There we go. How many have I shot so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There'll be a 6th one out here somewhere. Whenever you get dog day, you get 6 dogs spawn. Where is it? There. I also have to fix up this wall too at some point. I was wondering when I got the dire wolf and then I got the dog. I'm like, I haven't seen dog day for a great amount of time, and it is the morning of blood moon. Usually the morning of or the morning after. So since 2 of them were over here, God, you're terrifying. Fucking, yeah, that's better. Get rid of you. Then your other one's over here. But there should be a 6th one around here somewhere. See, you can tell when it's dog day because these things will just spawn out of nowhere, right? But they'll roam. They'll roam ever closer until they get into proximity and can attack you. You can get away, but it's not that... Usually not that common. I've had like a dozen on this side. I wouldn't say... Maybe they'll be over there. I'm just going to go on foot for a minute. Scare the ever-loving shit out of myself. If I find one. I'm just going to go wide. See if I can't find it. Because there should be another one out here somewhere. Also, I normally do my walls about 3'6", like 3 wide, 6 tall. Usually. Sometimes I go higher than that. Like at the moment, because I don't have the farm plots here, I can't get up. But at the moment I can just get up like this, and it's nice and easy. And therefore I can defend my walls, which 2 high is all you really need for like the first inner layer. Unless you're dealing with like bears constantly, you don't really need to take the inner wall much higher than that. But like my real big fortresses and stuff like that, like I've had them 9 tall on the outer wall, 7 tall on the inner wall, and I've had a 3rd inner wall on some of them. But usually I just go 2 walls and then a fuck ton of spikes. But since they don't give as much XP off the spikes now, I tend to go for, what you call it? I go for an extra wall thickness. Kind of just deters them. I'll leave that. It'll eventually be part of the wall. I will eventually upgrade all this anyway. I've got enough cobblestone. I just want to deter creatures from detecting me. Also, the thickness of your wall matters. If you put down a block that's the width of this, right, it gives you more of a buffer. And then say if you put down a box the size of a sheet, or like thickness of a sheet, if you will. I'm talking about like sheet of paper, stuff like that kind of thing. So it also gives you more hit points too. So one of these will take you a fair bit to like go through it. And then on the flip side, a sheet's only about 300. What about 30? 30 is just overkill. You got to also remember you got to harvest these resources. Like the only reason why I'm getting good resources is because I've got the miner perk. If I didn't have the mining perk, this would just be a waste. Like I do need to put more into this because whenever Nick's offline, it shows me as having these negative. I've got living off the land. I've got cardio. Cardio is the one that I also need to go up. I need 2 points to get the category up more. I need 2 points just to select 1 hit on these, whereas these are all like 1, but I've already done them. I just have to get my other stuff up. But yeah, if I didn't have the mining ones, right, if I didn't have these that allow me to do like super fast and get more resources and stuff like that, I'd be wasting my time mining. That's why like I asked the guys like what do they need resource-wise, because if I can go and get it, it saves them a lot. Unlike this, still took a fair bit to get. And yeah, I'm making a shit ton of boxes and stuff. I don't really need to make that many, but I am. Because why the fuck not? But yeah, until you can get this kind of resources, a wall in of itself is not that useful. I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm actually going to make some wood spikes. Just some basic stuff will do. Where is it in here? Hold on, give me spikes. So you can make wooden spikes or you can make iron spikes, but you need forged iron for that, which I don't have, but you can also upgrade them later. Like if you just make the forged iron later, you only use iron, as opposed to if you use wooden spikes, you use the 20 wood plus use the iron later. But the way that the spikes and stuff work at the moment, I don't really need that much anyway, honestly. I could probably just make a dozen or so forged iron and see about making... Let's see what I can make, actually. Hold on. I haven't looked in here for a bit. Let me grab that and that. I've got plenty of wood and stuff on me. Yeah, hold on. I should also be able to just craft them straight up from here too. Or at least you used to be able to. Maybe they've prevented that now. Yeah, you can't just craft it. But yeah, I can make a fuck ton of forged iron. I've got a reasonable amount of clay and stuff in here. Let's just do that. That gives me about, what, 50 spikes? Something like that. So, I think... I don't really remember what the specs on it were, but it should be fine. Now, I was going to put stone and stuff in here. That really hasn't gone anywhere. Tell you what, I'm going to leave that keep running. Just because I do want to be able to upgrade my stuff. Now, I will need the wood. I do need to put some stuff away. So all this shit can go away. Leather goes in the other one. Any of that sort of stuff can go in there. I don't know what was there. It just disappeared. I don't really remember what it was. Oh yeah, shit, I can paint stuff. Holy crap. I kind of forgot about this. Hold up. I've been wanting to do this. Alright. So, I want you to look like a kitchen. And I tend to go for black kitchens, so paint that. Not search. Oh. There we go. Now, the hard part will be painting the top, but I always like this one, so see if I can paint you. I may have to pick this up, maybe. As long as I'm not wasting paint while I'm trying to do it. There we go. Okay, it's got to be on storage box there. Alright. Nice. That's what I wanted to do with that. Now this I want to look like a cupboard. So, I don't know if that's just supposed to be this as a closet door. Could be. Or not. Yeah, sort of. I don't know. Maybe top like that. I was expecting better out of this. I really was. I don't have a lot of paint, so I can't fuck around with this from side to side, but you have all sorts of colors and shit you can play with. I generally always paint everything. I could just make it look like general cupboards. What is this? Glass opaque. Oh my god, that's hilarious. You know, the worst part about that is it's not actually like see-through at all. And I usually do like a countertop as well, like you that.
Disgust me. Go on.
Oh, I know. I either do like that or I was gonna do a sink. But the problem is with the sink is I actually need the actual sink piece in here, which I can't do with the box that I've got. But this, I'm just going to do this just quickly just to sort of show what this does. Because most of the time it's like halfway, like sideways. I might actually leave that. It's kind of good. But yeah, you can make it look like it's got a fucking burner and stuff, which is awesome. I just want to fix up these side cabinets, which honestly I could make them look like proper cabinets. Or I could make them look like shiny cabinets, or I could make them look like a wall. I could make them look like fucking anything. You know what? I could make it look like a fucking cooler. Here's a fridge. There we go. Alright, so apparently that's a fridge. Let's just remove that. I don't really like how that looks. But yeah, normally I make one of these fucking things look like a fridge, so it's more obvious. But yeah, I make everything just look like cabinets. So when people come and visit me, they can't find my stuff. You can also make it look like you got an oven as well. So if I really wanted to, this middle one could be an oven. Like that. Might leave that. That looks alright. I want to actually put... Supposedly you can make working ovens, and that's one thing I do want to put in here. I don't actually know if it works, so... I know I just said working, but... I should be able to craft that by now, actually. So if I can, I'll take everything out of that storage box. First of all, let's get this a paint job, though. I wanted it to look like a cabinet originally, like shutters. That's kind of what I wanted. My only question is I don't know which way I want it to look. Like in the hallway or in here like a fucking cupboard. It doesn't really look that much like shutters, eh? It doesn't really look that much like a door. With that. That kind of looks like a door. There. But like not at the same time. Man. I was expecting better like paint job stuff. Considering some of the stuff I've seen around town, but they really haven't, like, upgraded what the people can do. Which is a little bit annoying. I had expectations and they're not being met. And therefore, I'm rip. I do like making things shiny. That is also awful when light is shining in here. Because then you can't fucking see anything. So, use that meme in your video because you made a joke that needed it to pretend that you had a sponsor, interrupted myself and said that there is no sponsor. What is it? And the boom, the Futurama meme. Lol. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen eventually when I've got like sponsors and stuff. Like, that's one of those other like forms of advertising that like I know is eventual, but like, I don't know. I figure I'll deal with that road eventually when I get to it. Might just go with like red cupboards maybe. Let's try. No, this is all black. Fuck it. Let's go with black. That's supposed to be black. This is supposed to be pill case side. I'll tell you what, it's not though, because it's a lot shinier than it's supposed to be. How about double door cupboards? How they look next to each other? Terrible. That looks alright. That could pass for a cupboard. Fuck it, I'm going to leave that for now because I don't want to waste all my paint, but I do like what I'm doing at the kitchen. What I used to find is that when you used to scrub the paint off, it used to return, and then they changed it that it didn't. Now, what was I going to do? I wanted to find out materials to make working stuff in your house, like furniture or something, but it's electronics. I do want to make one of these king-size beds. I can make that soon. Appliances, this is what I wanted to do. So basically need mechanical, electrical, short pipe, headlight, and forged iron. Okay, let's fuck around with that. I don't have enough forged iron, but I am making some. I won't have that soon enough, will I? Because this will still be... Yeah, it's still doing stuff. All right, I'm not going to be able to look at that anytime soon. But my theory is that if it gives us appliances... Let's see, craft a block and hotbar. Cliff to ship. And then build a variant with it. It doesn't actually tell me if it's going to work. The only reason why I'm thinking that it might work is because I do know that Grim has told me all about the... what you call it? The fuck's it called? Darkness Falls mods, right? And in the Darkness Falls ones, you can use like working appliances and shit. So that's the only thing that makes me think that I'm going to make this look like a bar fridge. That's what I'm going to do. That can be a bar fridge. It doesn't actually have bar fridgey stuff in it, but nobody knows that. So it's not really a problem. And that can probably just be a normal cabinet thing. That'd be fine. Well, they would have looked better the other way. For fuck's sake. Slap that there. That looks terrible. Get rid of it. I wanted, sorry, one of these things. Sweet Jesus. I gotta think before I paint stuff. It would definitely help retain the actual stuff, you know? I want, like, probably that color for now. I will paint this place eventually, but for now... Is that old cabinet side? No, I want... Do I have normal boxwood? Sometimes it has that. I mean, we can... Yeah, it just doesn't look the same, does it? Fuck it, I'll make it fucking pill case side. It'll be ultra reflective up in this shit. Ooh, shit, that's actually not bad. Alright. And what? Shiny, what is it? This thing? Shiny this thing? Yeah. Alright. And I guess I could probably make that some kind of like top cabinet. They'll do it. Well, actually select the thing, please. Otherwise I just go fucking flying. Hold up, there we go. Holy shit, we have a kitchen. That's good enough. It's one of those fucking drop your mouse and walk away situations. Leave that alone. It's not like super fucking fancy, glamorous or anything like that, but it'll do. Now, I do actually need to... Do I have stuff on this? I thought I had Grave Digger's mod on this. I passed up Grave Digger fucking purchase earlier for nothing. Terrible. I need to put that in there with stuff that I'm selling and taking over to Nick. Now, what else have I got? Okay. Decent boxes, decent cubes. I need to put the corn away. And I have got a shit ton of seeds that I need to go plant. That's something I've got to do. Give me that. These I need to make into seeds before I forget. And same with you. I need to make seeds. I've got plenty of fucking corn. I've got so much fucking corn. Like, I have more corn than I really know what to do with it at this point. It's frustrating. Give me this. Recipes. Blueberry seeds. All of them. That's got plenty. This I need recipes, seeds, all of them. Whoa, I don't want to track it. Whoa, come back here. Fucking hell. Mile a minute this game, I swear it is. Let's see. Anything else I can put away? Blueberries can go back. Everything else looks like we're pretty much fine. I should be